Hello and welcome to Show of the Week.
It's a weekly show about all the finer things in life, which all happen to be video games. I'm Jane.
And I'm Andy. This week I've been playing Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes, which has inspired me to sharpen my stealth skills.
How'd that go?
I'd say I had mixed results.
No, I meant Ground Zeroes.
Oh.
If you're not familiar with Ground Zeroes, it's the absolutely, positively, definitely not a demo of Metal Gear Solid 5 that's just been released for both Xbox One and Xbox 360. This prologue, not a demo, gives you a feel for the mechanics and an appetiser for the plot of 2015's full-fat Metal Gear Solid, for which this is not a demo. Yes, it's only a single mission. Yes, it's pricey for the number of hours of entertainment you'll get out of it, but as a look at what Metal Gear Solid has become since PlayStation exclusive MGS4, it's extremely exciting.
Kept you waiting, huh?
It all kicks off with a lengthy cutscene, it's still Metal Gear Solid, but once that's over you're presented with Camp Omega, a large stealth sandbox for you to slink around. There's no linearity here whatsoever, just a location and a mission. Get in, secure 2 hostages, and get out with the same number of holes in your body as you went in with. So you can approach it by hopping in a tank and joyriding around the compound, or fastidiously lobbing every single body in the ocean.
It's crucial that you eliminate the targets quickly and quietly.
The systems are slicker than they've ever been in a previous Metal Gear, making for a smooth, logical stealth game. It's also become far more forgiving for run and gun players, slowing time slightly when you're first spotted by an enemy, giving you the breathing room to loose off a couple of shots in their direction.
Stay out of the kill zone!
But you're still likely to have the most success with a stealth approach, marking enemies using Snake's binoculars and using your weapons as sparingly as possible. Speedrun it and you could finish it in under 10 minutes. Take your time and you could slither around on your belly, putting people to sleep for a full 2 hours. Of course, there's the usual completely inscrutable storyline involving PMCs, giant robots, government intrigue, and heroes with ludicrous names like Big Boss. Still, in Phantom Pain, he'll be known as Punished Snake, so, make the most of this. It's now no longer the gloriously overblown story that has us most excited for Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain though. It's the prospect of even just a few more of these brilliant stealth sandboxes in a title that game director Hideo Kojima reckons is more than 200 times larger than Ground Zeroes. Right, better get back to exfiltrating these hostages. If I can just find a cardboard box, I'll be... Oh, damn it.
So yeah, then they caught me sneaking around and I got banned from Subway.
Yeah, but just that branch. Though.
Nationwide!
You should pay more attention when you're playing stealth games. You might learn something.
Now, I'm no stealth genius.
He runs funny. Whoops. Maybe kill the guy before you kick the door in, sir.
But after decades of playing these games, even I grasped the theoretical basics of stealth. Something about being quiet and not blowing things up, yeah?
Right. Okay. Well, this stuff's volatile, better be careful. Lots of fingers.
But for advanced pointers in the art of stealth, pay special close attention to these sneak-em-ups. There's more to it than just walking really slowly, you know?
What was that sound?
Firstly, get yourself a good box, something cardboard and roomy you can crouch walk around in, preferably from recycled materials.
Huh? A box? Here?
It's cheap, versatile and impervious to all means of detection. Except the kick. Well, and bullets, obviously. Now, Deus Ex Human Revolution is set in a sci-fi near future where humans can be augmented to be better at stealth through the addition of cloaking devices, radar vision and superior hacking skills. All of that is irrelevant, however, with Deus Ex's ultimate stealth technique, the fridge.
Keep out of this, Hansa! Get lost!
Where'd he go?
Fridges block an enemy's line of sight, meaning you can play What's the Time Mr. Wolf with unwitting guards.
Fuck. Better stay on in case he comes back.
Before robot punching their face off.
Yo, someone there?
And repeat. Give them a break. Maybe teleporting fridges are a thing in the futuristic world of Deus Ex.
You can do this.
What the?
Of course, stealth techniques don't have to be as high-tech and time-consuming as toting a fridge with you everywhere you go. Why not try the simple rock or nature's fridge, as enjoyed by Jason Brody from Far Cry 3.
Huh? Did I hear wrong? This place is getting a little too crazy, even for me.
He will be gone for hours. Sometimes, however, you'll come across a locked door or guard patrol and no amount of boxes, rocks or fridges are going to help you. That's when you're going to need another handy stealth technique, possession, as favoured by Corvo from Dishonored. Not entirely sure how this works, actually, or what happens to Corvo's actual body when he's possessing the rat. But hey, it works.
How did we lose him?
Heavy on the cleaning bills, though. Another useful technique to keep in mind is that of social stealth, as favoured by the assassins of Assassin's Creed. Social stealth is about hiding in plain sight by blending in with crowds, sitting on benches, or paying for an entourage of extremely conspicuous courtesans. Sure, when he does it, it's social stealth. When I do it, it's all, Mike, you've ruined my wedding day. Finally, if all else fails, there are old-fashioned disguises, as employed by Agent 47 of Hitman fame. Can't go wrong with them. Totally convincing, everyone. You know, they'll probably work even better for you if you're not a terrifying bald man with a barcode tattooed on your head.
Now it's time for the comments, where we see what you've been saying on the site, on YouTube, and in your insightful GDC panels about how Outside Xbox is the future of games media.
Yeah, literally no one.
Again? It's ungrateful, that's what it is.
First up, your comments on Connect Sports Rivals' new Create a Champion feature.
Oh, right, with your creepy lawnmower man face.
Right.
Your own one-of-a-kind face. Unless you've got a twin or an evil clone.
Banan Shake Production is more interested in David Tennant less than 3.
As is Kaimon Dimendal, who says, so this is how the Doctor has so many faces. He gets all the faces from the people who generated an avatar and just chooses from them.
Definitely canon. Chris Gregory was impressed with the likeness, saying, damn, spitting image.
While Permit93 is less so, saying, I don't think people understand that the appearance is supposed to be stylised. I'd love to see this technology used in other games.
Finally, Naruto Razbat says, oh my god, it's so realistic. I don't know which one to shoot.
Neither of us.
You sure? I could shoot one of you, just to be sure.
No.
No, 50-50
No.
chance.
Last week we talked about Titanfall. Smashing people up with my giant robot. Blowing things up.
Warning. Severe reactor damage sustained.
It's been great. Robin Hood UK says, http://www.twitch.tv/outside Xbox. Is this you guys? If not, can you link the Twitch channel? Thanks.
Right, that is us. We haven't started streaming yet, but please do follow us.
Could claim it's deliberately minimalist.
Right, that. The other hot topic of discussion this week was the seating hierarchy for the discussion. Gage Ridley comments that he likes the improvised seating in the studio, but how come Andy gets the best chair while Mike gets a random seat and Jane gets an office chair? It's fine, Andy, you just sit in your tower. Bleh. While Curtis Hodgson says, I like to think that Jane, Andy and Mike all fought for the swivel chair, and ultimately, Jane won.
Of course, we all know the plain white chair is the best.
Uh-huh.
It's deliberately minimalist.
Sure.
Finally this week were your comments on last week's show, in which I suffered from the debilitating effects of Dark Souls 2.
Oh, geez, what happened to you?
Dark Souls 2?
Sizzle and Fry knows where I'm coming from, saying Dark Souls has that effect on people.
Simply Sai agrees. He says, Dark Souls 2 is the devil's work. They should at least give you a free controller with your game, because that's the second one I've lost to the Dark Souls franchise.
Yeah, I buy them in packs of 12 now.
Do you get a discount?
No.
Finally, JonahBob87 has another suggestion for you, saying, if you want brutal difficulty, look up I Wanna Be the Guy and its sequels. Disgustingly difficult, but utterly enthralling and free. Looks hard.
No!
Right.
That's it for Show of the Week. Thanks for watching. But if you liked it, then you better put a subscribe on it.
And between now and next time, don't forget to get in touch with us on Facebook or twitter.com/outside Xbox. See you next week. All right, Jane, I have been studying the greats from video games and I've come up with a new stealth technique. I think you're going to like this one.
Okay, does it involve this box?
Yes, but it's not what you think. This is genius. Check it out. Ta-da! Where did I go?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.